What's up, guys? So this is going to be a very impromptu last minute video because Predecessor just announced new notes for the alpha weekend, so we're going to go over these here together. But I did want to say thank you so much for everybody that's been supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for all the supporters on Twitch, and if you haven't joined my Discord, we are getting hundreds of people a day joining that Discord. Huge community is building, everybody's playing together. It's fucking awesome. But let's get right to the video. Alright guys, so like I said, this video is going to be quick and simple. Let's just go through the patch notes themselves. I'll give you my thoughts on a couple things also. So starting off, Alpha 3 weekend, full patch notes. Major notes, jungle update. They added 3 additional river buffs, and they added 2 jungle buffs. Previously, these were not a thing. You only had that mana buff on the river. Balance update, lane minions now reward more gold as the game progresses. That's fucking awesome. That means quicker matches, that means harder scaling. Item shop, filter and search, undo button coming soon. So the undo button isn't there yet. Kind of sucks, but that's okay. But they have finally added a filter and a search for people to be able to kind of navigate through the items themselves. Now crit bonus got reduced to 75% base instead of 100%. So beforehand, as soon as you built crit, you were immediately fucking destroying anybody because of the 100% base. So they reduced it a little bit. I'm interested to see how much of an effect that's going to be, but it kind of seems like it's going to be a decent little nerf to crit there. They added 1 new item, Flame. It'll give you 4.5 attack speed, 160 max health. So it's a fairly early item. Deal true damage 200 to 625, increase per 25 per hero level to neutral or enemy minions. They added a smite, guys. All you jungle mains out there, there is finally a smite in the item. That's going to be huge to pick up as item number 1. Be mindful of that. Now, draft dodging and abandoning the match. Repeated draft dodges will result in penalties, and continued abuse will result in revoking your predecessor alpha key permanently. This also applies to toxicity that occurs in games. Be nice to your fellow players. They finally added draft dodging and abandoning match penalties. Now, I don't know if this is the smartest thing, if considering an early alpha, a closed alpha, but Predecessor does run pretty smooth. So I guess that's what this means, is they're taking a step ahead and saying, hey, we know the stability of our game is pretty damn good. At that point, if you guys disconnect or something like that, it's going to more than likely be something on your end. So that's a bold claim, but in its own, I see what they're doing. I know a lot of the community's been asking for it. I'd love to hear what you guys think about that. Now, moving forward, gameplay. Let's go towards the river buffs. They added an orange river buff. I wonder if the colors are going to be shown in the map. After 3 instances of damages on a target, apply damage overtime effect for 5 seconds. Damage increases per level. That's going to be huge, especially on like people that are building attack speed or like chimeras and stuff like that are going to be able to get a lot of hits out. It's going to be huge to control that orange buff. Pink buff, bonus ability damage. That's huge for mage, but some junglers might be able to actually benefit off of that also. Gray buff, bonus movement speed. That is huge. Like, junglers are going to be fighting over these buffs like fucking crazy, so you can gank faster. Hell yeah. Green buff applies a shield that increases per level. I can see both mid and the jungler going for this buff 100%, because that's just going to come down to the fact that you're tankier. You're gonna, hell, you might even be able to tank a tower shot or 2 with this shield. Who knows? The values themselves we're not 100% sure of. All river buffs apply mana regeneration for a short period. If you find yourself running low on mana, this is the perfect pick-me-up. Oh my gosh, every single river buff, no matter the color, gives you mana regen. Never mind, that literally means mages are going to take all of these no matter what. But junglers are going to benefit even more off of these besides only mana. That adds a whole nother level of complexity to those river buffs, and I fucking love it. Now, I do notice jungle buffs got added. These were not in there before. Now, red buff applies slow on basic hit and damage overtime effect. Okay, so very similar to, you know, some red buffs that we've seen. It just slows the enemy, does damage over time. And then blue buff, cooldown reduction and mana on hit from basic and abilities. Interesting. So the blue buff gives you cooldown, and it's not like you get a base set of mana. You get mana from every basic and ability that you land. Huh. That's a nice little twist. Kind of like that. I kind of like that. Now moving forward, general. Lane minions will now correctly drop aggro on hero instead of chasing them excessively. Thank you, Jesus. They used to chase you 37 miles. Updated hero health bars, nice. Updated sounds across numerous heroes and abilities, okay. Added Mural ability descriptions. Did Mural not have ability descriptions? Did I miss that? Because I didn't play Mural last weekend. Add an item collection to the main menu. Awesome. You're now able to see items in the main menu. That's perfect. Build guides, they're going to be coming, guys. They're going to be coming. Now, for those of you that don't know, I do already have builds in my Discord for anybody that wants to go in there and kill it right off rip. But be mindful, since the item system is subject to change, and since this is only for the weekend, I'm probably not going to make a video until a more solidified playtime, a more solidified playtime is actually out there. So like if people can actually play it on a consistent basis, then I'll probably make a tutorial video. But a tutorial video for just one weekend, and when it might not be valid a few months from now, might not be worth it. Now, display pop-up messages to notify players why a game didn't successfully start. Okay, a little bit of awareness, that's not bad. Letting people know why the game didn't boot, or if somebody quit or whatever the hell. So they made a whole bunch of sounds changes. I'm not too interested in some of these, because it looks like most of them are just kind of like sound adjustments. So they added some sounds, like they added sounds for the Murdock charge up sound for the long arm of the law. Okay, so they're generally increasing their sounds as a whole, so that's honestly not too bad. I like that. Like, me being an audio engineer major, I absolutely love the fact that they're working on their sounds, because for me, sounds is one of my biggest pet peeves. So I really do like that they're working on that. And then they fix a couple of other bugs here, like for example, a bug where Fang Mao's dash bonus would scale with crit. That sounds stupid. Bugs where Chimera's Q would cancel prematurely. Rigging issue with the Murdock Jailer skin. I'm glad they fixed that. The skin looks awesome, but the last weekend it was like all over the place, and the arms were like snapping in random directions. So I'm glad that they're fixing that. Honestly, guys, yeah, like the major thing that for me, honestly, was the major notes and the gameplay notes and the jungle buffs, and possibly even the general. The rest of them are tiny little tidbits. You guys are more than welcome to check this out. They do have it listed in their Discord. But honestly, guys, I'm gonna have so much fun this weekend playing Predecessor. We're only gonna play Predecessor. If you guys have made it this long in the video, I will be giving away Predecessor keys the entire weekend. I'll be giving them away. Stop by the Twitch, join the Discord for the builds, join the community, guys. I look forward to playing games with y'all. I will be running viewer games as well. They might only have 1 or 2, like the 2 to 3 man parties, so we'll see. I'll try to keep people getting rotated per game, but I'm definitely going to be running viewer games. I love playing with all you guys. I love teaching you. I love learning from you if the opportunity presents itself, of course. And at the end of the day, it's all about having fun. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the support again, and I'll see you guys this weekend. Peace.